Welcome back to another beautiful property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are back again in Nashville, Tennessee, looking at this wonderful new construction home on the market. And as always, I want to give a huge thank you to the listing agents, Chris Harwell and Blake Barker, for allowing us to tour their beautiful listing and bringing it to the channel. Wow. This one is a stunner, folks. First thing you are noticing is the painted white brick. You have the high-pitched roofs, the arch going into your covered front porch. You also notice some board and batten exterior, as well as the two-car garage straight ahead. Nice open driveway. And you have the double front doors, folks. Now, what's cool about this particular home is you see that you have almost like a mantle, the accent area on the outdoors. First time I've seen that, quite frankly, but I think it adds a nice touch to the property. Really unique, a little bit more character. And going into here, obviously you see the elevated covered front porch. You have the glass panes, nice open, and then also you'll see that we have the board and batten surrounding the covered front porch. But let's get you inside to see this beauty. Okay, so look what we have here. So immediately whenever you walk into the foyer, first thing you see is the beautiful ceiling. So you have the brass chandelier hanging down. You have like this tray ceiling recessed area, which is unique. And look at that. Going straight ahead, you can see those high ceilings in the great room. We'll certainly get to that in a second. But more importantly, let's take a look over here to the right first. So immediately when you walk over here, this is going to be where your study is located. But of course, not a house without a coat, called it, right? Immediately when you walk in, then you walk through this door and then you have this open area. Now, you can use this as a study. You can use this as a guest suite. You have 2 bedrooms downstairs, and then you have the additional 3 upstairs and a bonus room. We'll certainly see that in a second. The reason why I said this was a study, just for the simple reason is most folks would probably make it a study, depending on the size of your family. But the cool thing is this is a guest suite. Technically, you have the closet, you have an ensuite, but really open and extremely spacious. This was not staged. The main areas you will see are staged in the primary suite. So make sure you stay tuned for that. You see we have your nice chandelier hanging down, and then walking into your ensuite, beautiful pendant lights. You have quartz countertops, inset cabinets, I should mention. I did a little pause right there just so we made sure that, emphasize the inset cabinets. And then look at our walk-in shower. So you see that we have this tile shower flooring and then the 2-tone material as far as the shower surround is concerned, but you do have the brass thermostatic valve as well as the shower head. And then look at that. Beautiful Lux Gold mirror framing, and then the champagne bronze as far as some of the hardware is concerned. And then as far as the flooring, we have white oak flooring in here, no carpet whatsoever. So, at the price point they're in right now, certainly see the value is here. But look at this. Okay, so immediately walking in, this is going to be where your formal dining room is. You see we have the tray ceilings on top. You have the recessed lights. Then you have a recessed area straight ahead. Love the little decor that they added. Staged to perfection. And then look how open your formal is. Extremely spacious. And then, sometimes I get a lot of comments as far as, the house is great, but if they just added one thing, and that one thing is typically crown molding. So you let me know in the comments if you like crown molding, but you see they have that in here. Beautiful pendant light hanging down right above our dining room table. And just look how open this is. Perfect for entertaining, depending if you're, the introvert or the extrovert. If you're an introvert, you're most likely gonna have family and friends here that you trust, know, and like. But if you're an extrovert, the whole neighborhood would be here, but on top of your friends and family. Now, you see this wood accent wall that they added here, white oak flooring continuing, and then you see straight ahead, look at that great room, folks. Wow, we'll get to that, but I want to make sure you see every side area so we don't miss anything. So coming in from your 2-car garage, you see you have the open mud room. Straight ahead, you have the utility room. So love that they had that separate. You can see in here. Now you do have a quick access door to the side yard, but certainly nice for the 2-car garage. And the cool thing is you have a ton of space, or at least parking spaces available in the front driveway. You see we have a tankless water heater. And I love that they added the hook. So really a minimal vibe. I'm getting, some Texas vibes in here. You let me know if you agree with that or not. Going into our utility room, you have the pendant light right above our sink. You see we have the white cabinet crowns on top, quartz countertops. Then you have the counter space right above your washer and dryer hookups. And then they continued with the inset cabinets. So really roomy, and then they went with that, that sage green here. They even painted the ceiling, which is cool. And then it looks like we have the same material as far as the hardware is concerned. All right, trust me, we'll get to the great room. I already know what you're saying. Hurry up, I'm doing it. We have a closet right underneath our staircase. And look at this, family. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So we have 25-foot ceilings in here. You see, we also have coffered ceilings with the recessed lights, beautiful chandelier hanging down, floor to ceiling fireplace with the tile exterior. Then you have the shiplap going all the way to the ceiling, painted. And then of course our sliders. Ooh, talk about entertaining. This is something you can certainly entertain in. And then, not to mention, it's open to your kitchen. So we have the waterfall quartz countertops, breakfast bar, of course, then the panelized refrigerator. You already see it's already matching the inset cabinets. Then we have stacked cabinets on top of that with the cabinet crowns. Then the quartz backsplash. We have the pot filler. Then you have, of course, the painted range hood. And then the sink inside of the island. So everything, as far as the appliances are concerned, are top of the line. So you have Gen Air as far as the refrigerator is concerned, and I'll make sure to open that up for you. But then you also have Z-Line range, a Z-Line range, which is a fantastic brand. But look at this, everything is soft closing. I always want to mention that, so that way you don't penalize this home, because sometimes we've been in some homes that, as subtle as that is, can make all the difference for some folks. But look at that, nice open. You see your staircase, your second level, that's where your recreation room is, so you can see straight ahead. We'll get to that a little bit later on. And as always, let's open up this refrigerator. Brand spanking new. We have the packaging, all the instructions still inside of there. And then of course your freezer down here. And then you have additional storage right above it as well. So beautiful cabinet material. Then continuing right here, love this access to your butler's pantry. But then more importantly, you have that access to your formal. Instead of having to worry about walking 50 steps, you only walk, 7 to 10. So the cool thing about this one, a lot of butler's pantries that we've seen, at least in the past over the last few months or so, very few of them actually had a sink inside of there. So I know you can appreciate that. Then you have your beverage cooler down there. Right here, you have your walk-in pantry with a ton of storage shelving. And then also you see your door right here with the glass panes in there. But look at this. Okay. So the cool thing is about this particular home is right off here, you see that we have our first and only powder room, but you have the floating vanity, the quartz countertops, nice wallpaper surrounding it, this oval mirror with a pendant light hanging down as well. Love that. And then of course you have 2 additional sliders. So it really just depends if you want to, slide those open right there where the kitchen is, or in the great room, have them both open, have that indoor outdoor feel. You can certainly do that. But okay, now this is what I'm talking about. Primary suite, beautiful vaulted ceilings on top with the exposed beam. Extremely open. You have sliders in here, which I know you can appreciate going to your deck back here. You have your private deck, which is cool. And what's unique about this one is, in particular, is sometimes we'll go into there where they have the private patios or the private decks, and it's all connected, right? So, I mean, yeah, it's private, but it's not designated significantly or, specifically rather for the primary suite. In this instance, it is. We'll get to that in a second. You see, we have the shiplap ceiling, beautiful chandelier hanging down, extremely open. And Green Hills, you are so close to the amenities and entertainment, and more importantly, like restaurants and things like that. So that's why Green Hills is one of those communities that are extremely sought after. Now, also, you see we have the sliding door going into our ensuite. Now, we do have a shower tub combo. So, we talked about that. A lot of times, I trust me, I see every single comment. But look at that. From a practical standpoint, really, I mean, if you ever wanted to, just take that out if that really bugs you the most. But, cool thing is, you see how spacious this is. So you have your shower wand, the brass thermostatic valve, as well as straight ahead. And then, of course, we have our shower niche. And then you'll notice the tiling is on the ceiling as well. But then you see your his and hers sinks, quartz countertops, inset cabinets, beautiful sconces on both sides. Water closet over here to the left. Now, the one thing that, may or may not make sense is that we do have one main primary closet, as you can see right here. Not the biggest, right? Of course, we would have liked to see possibly the his and hers closets or, a little bit bigger. However, this certainly can work. I can see, or maybe because most of us, we end up using 20% of the entire wardrobe. So it might be a season to just go ahead and, get rid of some things that are just collecting dust inside of your closet. And you know what the heck? Let's open this up so you can see it real quick. Like I said, your own private deck back here. And then you can see you have additional space. So in the kitchen, you might have noticed those the pool renderings. So if you ever wanted to possibly build a pool back here, you can certainly do that. Or depending on what you may use it for, it may not make sense. Okay, and then you can see straight ahead where our foyer is. But let's get you to the second level so you can see. Love the lighting that we have illuminating the entire staircase. So, at nighttime that would look fantastic. And then here we go. So this is the recreation room, already equipped with a wet bar with the floating shelves. You see we have the tray ceilings on top, so extremely open, ready for entertainment. And like I mentioned too, there is a bonus room. We'll get to that one in a second. But what I want to go ahead and do is take you through here. We'll take a look over there on the left, and then we'll finish up the tour. So we have a second coat closet here. Now walking inside of here, this is going to be the first bedroom upstairs. So you see we have a recessed area over here, perfect for your desk. You can overlook your side neighbors if you wanted to. But look how open this is, how spacious, queen size bedroom set. Two nice size nightstands with a dresser. And you are certainly good to go. Now you head over here. So you have a linen closet, or if you want to, have it for towels, or just an additional closet itself, you can utilize it for that. Then you have a walk-in closet, as you can see. And then your full bathroom here. So love that we have a large walk-in shower, the quartz countertops. Look at that large mirror right here, the sconce right above it. And then just so I can open this up for you. Okay. You can see what kind of material that they have in here. Got your shower niche, nice large walk-in shower. And of course, your water closet. You know, early on, look how long that is. Early on, I called it the toilet room. You know, I got in trouble for that. They said it's the water closet. So I was like, hey, you understand what I'm saying? You know, but I get it. I get it. Sometimes, if I were you, I would definitely be wanting to have the names of it at least pointed out in the right fashion. Okay, this is your bonus room right here. So possibilities are certainly endless inside of this room. You can see that we can easily add a full gym in here. If you want to have that children's retreat we always talk about, you can do that. An additional study, because of course the one downstairs was the guest suite. Really just depends on your personal preference, but they already have it painted black. So if you wanted to use this as possibly a media room, you can certainly do that. You see how open it is. You just have those blackout shutters here. That way you can actually enjoy the film, not have to worry about any light protruding in. You have that at your disposal. Okay, so now we'll head on this section before we go into the additional 2 bedrooms. You have an additional closet here. And then this will be your 4th bedroom. So notice, even though this is less than 5,000 square feet, it certainly feels open from a practical standpoint, you know, perfect for families of any size, within reason, of course. But look at that, you have a nice size walk-in closet. I love that we have the built-in shelves over here already, showing love for, you know, the secondary bedrooms. And then our 5th and final bedroom, as you can see right here. I'll see if I can find some of the measurements. If I can find some of the measurements inside of, for the bedrooms, I'll be sure to add that to it. You let me know if that, you know, matters to you. I got a couple comments about it, but I think it may be useful just looking at it from the video, because especially when there's no furniture in here, you really have nothing to compare it to. So it might be hard to tell it. And a lot of times, you know, we've seen so many houses together that, you know, being in and out, you just kind of get the basis and just say, hey, okay, hey, this is a 12 by 12 or 12 by 11 approximately. So you let me know if you want me to add that to this one. Okay, so this will be your shared bathroom between, of course, the hallway, that bedroom, and this one over here as well. So you see that they add dual sinks in here. You got that nice large mirror. Without the mirror frame, you know, I think so. Me personally, I always like, even when we have dual sinks in here, it always looks nice when you have 2 separate mirrors and then, you know, they both have their own mirror frame, and, you know, just looks extremely nice to me. But you let me know, like we always talk about, to each his own. Whatever I say, you might say, hey, absolutely not. And that's why I always preface some of these statements or opinions that I have with, you know, they're my opinion, right? I don't want to say what I say is facts. But look at our nice deep shower tub combo here. You can see that we have like almost like this mosaic tiling in here, different kind of variations. Nice addition. Also, what you'll see, I didn't point it out in a couple other of the bathrooms, but there was a pocket door. There's a pocket door in some of these. So each one has a door. Trust me, they didn't take it off the hinges. So that's good to note. Okay, and then this will be overlooking your great room. Look how open this is. Huge ceilings. I love that. The coffered ceilings as well. Fantastic. Okay. Now, a fantastic piece of property. Good thing is you are located in a prime area, low crime, which is, you know, phenomenal. And then last but not least, you go ahead and take a look at our backyard patio. You do have rear neighbors inside of here. Hopefully that's not a deal breaker. You know, somebody's gonna eventually buy it. So you see the home surrounding it. There's a lot of new development happening out here, which is fantastic. Okay, so back here, love that they added the individual fireplace here. Mantle above, you see you have the siding, then you have the board and batten over here, and then you also have your electric heaters. It feels fantastic right now. But nice and elevated, and then you're on just over a quarter of an acre, as you can see. So that's your private area over there, and then of course we see our siding heading all the way up to the roof. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful property tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful home tour. Let me know in the comments below what you folks thought about this one. Is this something you can see yourself living in? I hope so, and if so, let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information below. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week, and I'll see you folks on the next property tour.